Welcome to the video tutorial of Reading Rehabilitation Toolkit. My name is Barbara Fernandez, and I am a speech-language pathologist, the founder of Smarty Ears, and your guide on this tutorial today. My goal here is to show you around the app and how it can support individuals that suffer from a language disorder to practice their reading skills. Let's tap on practice. And as you can see, I have Frank as a user that would be able to practice at this moment. We can go ahead and add a new user. If you are a speech pathologist, you can have an unlimited number of users on the app. If you are a family member looking for an app to support the recovery of an individual that had a stroke and he currently suffers from difficulty reading, this is also a good tool for you to have on the iPad. To get started, we're going to go ahead and select whoever is going to practice. In this case, it's going to be John. The app includes 6 activities. Before I show you through the activities, I want to initially just make you aware of the settings. I want to talk about the categories. Some people prefer to deselect the categories, so they are currently all selected, and focus on one category at a time. For the purpose of this video tutorial, I'm going to leave them all selected so you know all that the app offers. Let's start with word image match, which is the activity 1. The app does not include a audio information of the word trailer because our goal here is to have the person who's practicing being able to read, not to listen to the word, but to actually read what the word is. So the word is trailer, and he has to look at that word and find the answer. Once they find the answer, they can tap next. Rice. I'm going to show you what happens when they click on the wrong ones. Now, once they get correct, one of the settings is letting them speak out loud the word by recording it. So you can say the word rice, stop, and then play it back. So you can say the word rice. You can mark if he was able to read independently, read with assistant, or unable to read. Before we move on, I want to show you how it is possible to increase the text size and also change the text color for more contrast heavy color. You can skip words if you need to. I want to show you some of the images so you can see the high quality images here. Now it asks us to record the word grapes. Grapes. I'm going to tap done to show you another activity. I'm going to still select the same individual, but before we actually practice, I want to switch the setting to turn off the voice recording prompt. You will see here that it is possible to change the number of wrong items per screen. If the person is having a lot of difficulty with 4 wrong items, which means you would have 5 images on the screen, you can reduce it to 3 or 2. As we move on to activity 2, which is the opposite of the first activity. In the first activity, we had 1 word to 5 images. Here we have 1 image to 3 words because we reduced the number of options. Since it's not prompting us to record, as soon as I'm done, it automatically moves to the next one. I'm going to tap done, show you the activity number 3, which is increasing complexity from the activity 1. We're now moving on from words to phrases. One thing that I want to show you guys right now, the app is adaptable. That means that as the user is successful, the app will make the choices harder. Right now we have 3 images per screen. You will see as I continue to get them correct, it will move on to 4 images per screen. And here we are, 4 images per screen. If I get 10 correct with 4 images, then it moves on to 5. I'll move on to the activity 4, which is a step above activity 2, which you have 1 image and between 2 to 5 sentences. I'm going to go back and now move on to show you the questions, activities 5 and 6. These are slightly different activities. What is he doing? So now you have a question, the individual practicing. So the person practicing, they need to be able to read the question, comprehend the meaning, perceive the photograph, comprehend it, the visual information, and then also read the answers to be able to select the correct response. So it is a level, a step harder than the previous 4 activities we've been playing. And finally, let's take a look at the last activity, which is the phrase building. Throughout the app, the person practicing on reading a reading toolkit, they are going through a series of phrases. Here, it's time for them to put these phrases together. A minty toothpaste. His, or cooking his dinner. A chicken egg. Finally, the app includes reports. As you can see, it is divided by the 6 different activities. It shows the date that John has practiced and the accuracy. For the first activity, he was less than 50% accurate, but for all the other ones, we were 100% accurate. You can see here all the times he has practiced, and you can share this data via email. It shares a PDF file that you can share this with a speech pathologist if you're a family member, or if you're a speech pathologist, this is something you can share with family members to show the progress that you're having with your clients' reading skills utilizing Reading Rehabilitation Toolkit. The app is available on the App Store and it's compatible with iPhones and iPads.